love it. It is by Universal Thread Goods Company, or sorry, Universal Thread Goods Co. Sorry I butchered your name. I absolutely love your bags. They're adorable. Hello fellow spoonies, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about chronic illness and all the fun things that come along with it. Today I actually wanted to do a video of something I've seen on the internet for quite a long time, but I wanted to do it more for our community. So the videos that I wanted to do were like inspired by the what's in my bag trend that went on for a very long time, but I thought it would be fun to do like a chronic illness edition. So let's look at what we have, because I know what we carry is definitely different than what our traditional girlies carry. So let's look. I already filmed this, but it was apparently in slow-mo, so we're gonna refilm it and you're gonna watch me put everything back in my bag. So if you're a little confused by that, that's what's happening. We're gonna start with the bag that I typically carry. This is like a backpack style bag from Target. It's got these nice little handles on top and it stands up on its own, which I absolutely love. If you don't carry a whole lot in your bags, this feels like the Mary Poppins bag, like literally. But then I fill it up and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff in here. So be careful. It's got a nice large pocket for all your things, a couple side pockets, and a little zipper pocket on the inside, as well as this nice little buttoned pocket on the outside. It's almost like a file pocket, but put my sunglasses and all the things I need to be handy in there. So that's the bag. I have a little Casa Bonita keychain on here. I've never been there. One of my friends gave this to me just the other day. There's that. This is a New Day bag from Target. I loved it. It was like $30 and I'm still loving it. I love it. It's by itself. I can just whoop, grab it and go. It's great. So as far as like what I keep on the outside, I recently started keeping a clip. This is actually one of my first purchases from Temu. I'm actually really impressed by the quality, but yeah, I like to keep something to keep my hair out of my face, just in case it gets on my nerves, because that happens. We can then go to our little bags that I keep inside the bag, and then we'll kind of get to the bulk of what's just floating around in there. Excuse me. This is a bag that I absolutely adore. I have not been able to find any more of these since I bought it. It is another Target product. I don't know why, but their bags are just fantastic and very well priced. This is like a faux leather mustard yellow bag. I absolutely love it. It is by Universal Thread Goods Company, or sorry, Universal Thread Goods Co. Sorry I butchered your name. I absolutely love your bags. They're adorable. Can't find them anywhere, so I'll have to look them up by name. Anyways, this is just where I keep my gift cards. So gift cards. There's a couple coupons in there, but just gift cards. Nothing super exciting. This thing was kind of neat. It was a pub pass. My husband ended up getting sick and we weren't able to use it, but you pay like $25 for 25 beers and you get a free $1 beer at each stop, and it's just a neat way to kind of try new places, get out of your comfort zone if you like beer and you live in a city that offers this. I don't know if I'd recommend it because we never got to use it, but that's a thing. If you didn't know about it, now you know. I always love things that help bring you into businesses you've never been in, because I think that's fantastic. Alright, so bag number one. Bag number two, it says makeup on it, but surprise, surprise, it does not actually have makeup in it. So the first thing we have in here is some Schmidt's charcoal and magnesium deodorant. Absolutely love this stuff. It's one of the few that has a fragrance in it, a parfum, but it says it's a natural fragrance. I don't know what the heck that means, but this is one of the ones from their brand that will keep you the least stinky for the longest, I believe. If I'm having a really long, hard day at work, this is what I'm gonna wear. Otherwise, I'm gonna wear their bergamot lime, which smells delicious. That one is just very strong. I also have some Neosporin pain relief antibiotic cream in here. Never know when you're gonna need that. I have a little hairbrush, which I do have another one that I carry, but this one is actually more for my husband because he likes the cushiness of this type of brush, where I really just want something that's gonna go through my hair quickly. This last thing in this bag is really neat. It came from a medical provider, from one of our friends as they were passing away. It used to be a keychain. It's been through a lot. It's been through a few people. And it only has 2 out of the like 5 things it was supposed to have in it, but you open it here and it like stays magneted closed, so it's really cool. But you pull it down here and magnets keep your nail file, nail clippers, sorry, and nail file in the container. And it's like a real nail file that's metal. I actually love this kit because when somebody needs something, it is the perfect little kit. I also hate having nail clippers and nail files that are like running around in your purse and then they like stab you in the hand or something, or in a bag when you go to grab them. So I like that for those reasons. Alright, moving on. We're going to talk about my wallet. So I realized when I was filming that I actually need a new wallet because I shook this and like these all came out. Of course now they're not going to because I've moved everything, but this is my Steve Madden wallet. I've had it for like 2.5, 3 years. And I absolutely love it. I usually keep it on my crossbody, but this little zipper broke off. And so for the longest time, I've actually been just rehooking it to this, and it looks like it's starting to give out. So I think I'm gonna need a new wallet soon. Also, I should probably have something that's covered so that my cards don't fall out. There's that. Okay, so next I think I'm gonna move on to like the chronic illness stuff, because I think that's like what the bulk of my bag is. Alright, so let's start off with like general people hygiene focused more side of the chronic illness stuff, because I keep it with me because I have a chronic illness and I'm more aware of like things I need to do to myself, for myself, to make sure that I am protected via skin, eyes, all the things. So let's start there. I do keep just general maintenance items in here, like eye wipes, lens wipes. Don't wipe your eyes with these, that would be terrible. For my sunglasses, my regular glasses, because I do have macular dystrophy, so I do wear a lot of lenses. So I wear my regular glasses and then I also wear sunglasses all the time to make sure that I'm not destroying my eyeballs. I do have a retinal tear on one of my eyes, so I like to be very, very nice and gentle to my eyes. So I wear sunglasses when I'm driving. These go over my glasses so I have full coverage. And or if I'm not wearing my glasses, I do have like regular sunglasses. But I also just keep these in my bag for if I can't find these or if I've lost these, because I lose sunglasses so much. I actually have a third pair that is my favorite pair that is usually lost somewhere. I think it might be in the car right now. I'm not 100%, but lots of sunglasses all the time. Next, let's talk about the hairbrush, because most girlies keep a hairbrush in their bag. I have 2 because this one is less squishy apparently, says my husband. I like it because it goes through my hair fast. So the other brush is more for him, this one's more for me. Okay, in general, I like to keep tissues in my bag. These like little cute handy dandy ones I love. I have a lot of allergies, and when I run into something that I didn't want to run into, it is fantastic to have tissues instead of going, oh, I need a bathroom, where's the bathroom? So those are great. Next, let's talk about my first aid kit, because I think everyone should have one of these, though I really don't think everyone does. I think I just have it because I'm a chronic illness girly and I understand that things happen. This one actually needs to be refilled because I actually use it quite a bit. I got it at a festival from Denver Ready, as you can see, which is a company that helps like the Denver Homeless Coalition and other companies to keep people who may not be as ready for emergencies. So it comes with like little antiseptics, little hand sanitizers, which I think is fantastic. They're scented, but hey, in an emergency, that's great. It also has some little triple antibiotic ointment and a couple band-aids. I definitely need to add more band-aids. Probably another couple other little things in there just to keep it up to date. Another thing I think most girls should have in their purse, I don't know if they do or not, but I keep dental floss in my purse. If I ever have something stuck in my teeth, it's going to cause me pain, and my fibromyalgia doesn't like pain, so we like to keep the pain as low as possible, so this helps keep dental pain down. I also have pretty gnarly teeth, so I get a lot of stuff stuck in my teeth for that reason. Okay, now we're moving into one last item that I think everybody should have before we go on to things that I don't think most people keep in their purse. So, sunscreen. Absolutely think everyone should be wearing sunscreen every single day. I used to wear a lighter, more sheer sunscreen, which is more of a sunscreen. This is more of a sunblock. This is an oil-free, rich lotion made of glycerol with vitamin E. Again, it's oil-free, but it has a 50 SPF on it. And the 50 SPF is really what I was looking for. I had a 30 SPF that I was using, but literally every day I could see pink on my cheeks through the sunscreen. So I think getting a sunblock is really, I mean, it says sunscreen SPF 50, but I'm going to call it a sunblock because it's more of a blocking agent than other ones. And Cetaphil, it feels nice. I honestly hate wearing it, but I love the effects of it. It hasn't clogged up my skin like I really thought it was going to yet. I've been wearing it for about 2 weeks. So I think it's a good buy. I'm not a big fan of this little pump that they have on here because it, like, you have to have all this stuff in the right place for it to pump up, which I think is a little weird for a small little sunscreen like this, but it's handy. I like it. It's good. I also, while we're talking about eyewear, I have these bags for my glasses. I'm really bad about putting my sunglasses back in them. Okay, let me actually, while we're here at this point, I'm going to put all the things that we've already talked about back in my bag. That way we are cleaning up a mess that I made trying to film this the first time. Okay. These are my favorite for driving because they cover all my eyeballs, and these are like my spare, so put them there. Back in there. My eye cleansing wipes that I talked about, we put in here. I put first aid kit and dental floss in the small little bag on the inside. My little pocket on the inside. I also have girly things in there, but I don't think you really care about that. And then I put these back outside, so handy. Sunscreen back on the outside because it's handy. Alrighty, let's get into some things that I think I only have because I have chronic illnesses. So, excuse me. So, I have osteoorthostatic tachycardia syndrome, or POTS, interstitial cystitis, or IC, reactive hypoglycemia, and fibromyalgia. Sorry, I have so many diagnoses. Sometimes I forget. So, with all that, I keep an odd amount of things in my purse. Firstly, I usually try to keep a snack in my purse. Up until yesterday when I ate the last bit of my Bobo's muffins, I actually had snacks. Right now I just have these poor sad little saltine crackers, but it's good to have something in my purse for my reactive hypoglycemia because if I get low, I need something and I can't just like wait for that something to appear. I have to get it on the spot. So crackers are some sort of carbs. It'll at least keep me going until I get somewhere where I can get more carbs or sugar. Then sometimes when I'm out, I need, instead of immediate carbs or sugar, I need immediate salt. So if I ever go somewhere with fast food, which I do a lot for my job, I pick up a lot of iodized salt so that I can have it in my purse at all times, just in case my POTS goes crazy, because with POTS, your body has a hard time keeping the blood in your blood vessels, and so the salt helps to pull that water back into your blood vessels. So salt is very important for people with POTS. They say that we are deficient, and so it's important for us to get as much salt as possible. So I keep those just for like very easy consumable salt, so that I can put it on whatever food I have at any time, and I don't have to worry about where I'm gonna get salt from. Next, I have sodium chloride tablets. It's been in my purse forever, so the labeling is fading. There we go. But sodium chloride tablets, I take 2 of these, and it's a gram of sodium chloride. If I am in a position where I'm starting to feel really weird, and I think it's due to my POTS, sometimes I will take these. A lot of the times, if I'm going to exercise, I'll just take a couple of them to make sure I'm good. Anytime that I exert a lot of energy, and I sweat, I always take these because it's going to keep me human for as long as possible. So I keep a bottle in my bag and a bottle in my house so that I don't have to remove it from my bag to get to it when I'm at home. So it always stays with me. Let's move on then to, that was POTS. I don't have anything else that I keep for my POTS. It's really just sodium. Next, I'll move on to my fibromyalgia. I'm not going to show you all my medical information, but this is a bottle of my prescription, and if you take it, I'm sure you know what this is. It does change in size and color depending on your milligrams, and if it is generic or name brand. But this I take morning, noon, and night. I take a different milligram a night, so I keep this in my purse, so I have my morning and noon with me all the time. Okay, I think we'll then talk about my muscle rub, because this is the only other thing I have for my fibromyalgia. This is a lifesaver, like absolute lifesaver. I've had it for so long you can't really read the lid anymore, and I really after I opened this earlier, I realized I definitely need to put it in a new jar or a new container, and I want to put it in a lighter one because this glass is, oh my god, heavy. But it's a nice creamy muscle rub. It's got like 3 kinds of mints in here, so it's super minty, but it has CBD in it, so it's very good at relaxing the tense, sore muscles. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I hardly ever use this except for when I'm almost like where I don't want to talk to, like physically can't talk to people because of my pain. That's when I start rubbing this on, and it snaps me out of it and it makes it a normal day again. It's actually really, really fantastic. I love it. But I wish I could tell you where to buy it, but this was handmade by the masseuse that I go see sometimes at World Tree Spa, or Tree World Spa. So it's Tree World Spa is all I can tell you. But I absolutely love it. I do wish it came in a lighter container, but I understand and appreciate why it came in the glass, because it's more sustainable. Okay, so that goes in here. It's probably the heaviest thing I keep in my purse, but honestly, it's like the holy grail of pain relief that I can have legally. So, also if other people in pain, it's great for them too. So I've had to give it to my mother-in-law and I think a friend before. So everybody appreciates me having it in my bag. All right, now we'll talk about my interstitial cystitis, or IC. So if you have IC, you may or may not have heard about this supplement. It's a medical food for dietary management of interstitial cystitis. It reduces up to 95% of acid from top trigger foods, but it's calcium glyphosate. They call it pre-leaf, so it's pre-relief. A lot of doctors have told me they have never heard of this. A lot of pharmacists have told me they have never heard of this. So if you have IC and you have never heard of this, please try it, because honestly, it's a lifesaver. I was much more miserable before I found out about this. So what it is what it says it is you can take I think 2 or 3 of these. Take 2 tablets right as you eat the problem food or beverage. Okay, I'm going to tell you what I do. So I take 4 of these if I'm going to have something. So I can't eat chocolate. That is a big no. But if I want to have some chocolate, I take 4 of these. I eat the small amount of chocolate I want to eat, and then I probably take 4 more of these. If you surround your problem foods in the calcium glyphosate, it is a much easier process. I also feel like the whole body acid effect that happens with foods doesn't happen when you take this. Also, if I walk in a room that somebody's eating like super spicy food or something, I take this and I drink a lot of water and I feel better. It helps absorb all the stuff that's going on. I feel like there's one more reason I take these. Give me just a second. So I take it with the foods that I want to have that I shouldn't. I take it when I encounter foods that I'm not eating. Oh, and sometimes, yeah, if I've eaten something previously, I didn't know I needed to take these. I can take these. And it saves that day. Like when somebody gives me lemon water when I ask for water, I can take these. It's going to save my day. When there's a bit of spiciness in my food that I didn't order that shouldn't be there, these are going to save the day. Just like when there are accidents that happen, this is what you need to have. So I recommend everyone who has icy keep this on them at all times, because you never ever know when you're gonna need it. Because sometimes you drink water and the freaking pH wasn't right and now your day is ruined. So these are great. I didn't realize I had 2 in my purse when I did it originally, so I'm gonna put one back in my cabinet at home. Okay, but I will say I use this so much. I buy these in a 3-pack. I just finished one. It takes me about probably 6 months to a year to get through a bottle, but these are great. Buy them in the 3-pack because it's cheaper that way. And if you like them, you're going to use them. Okay, kind of on that same category here, I have some more calcium. These are calcium chews though, for when I've waited too long, or the pre-leaf isn't working and my stomach is now the problem versus my bladder. I will take some calcium chews. It'll reduce the acid. I will feel better. So this goes in there, always. I do need to get a refill. I have like 3 in there, maybe 3 in there with that giant bottle. Alrighty, I also keep some teardrops in my bag. These are Refresh. I like these, the artificial tears. Well, these are lubricating eye drops. Oh well, I need to get the artificial tears instead. But I keep this in my bag because I'm muscular. Nope. I have retinal dystrophy. I have a retinal tear on one of my eyes, so I need to make sure that they stay nice and moist and happy. Okie dokie. We're winding down to more of just the regular girly stuff. So lastly, let me show you the one thing that I think I keep the way I do because I'm a chronic illness girly, which is my crossbody strap that I wear almost every day when I'm at work, out in the community, doing things outside of my house. I call her my little crossbody assistant. But it's just one of those little straps. I got this literally at Five Below, so I love it. I had one that was more pliable. It was like a chain. It was like a little plastic chain, but it made so much noise it drove me crazy. So I got this one. I like it. On here, what I have is my keys. So I can't leave my keys anywhere. I have my key fob for my apartment so I can get into the apartment and the amenities. I like to have a hair tie because I never know when I'm going to want to put my hair up and get it out of my way, but I like to have extras just in case I don't know when that's going to be. I also have my house key, my mail key, shopper's card, library card. Keep an ear tag on here so that I can't lose my keys. because it's very important. Very important. And you know, my brain doesn't always remember what I've done with things, and sometimes I leave them behind. So air tag is very important. I also like to keep this on here just in case I don't want to do the crossbody. Sometimes my pain just isn't in a place where I can do that, and it's just easier and more convenient for me to wear it on my wrist. So I like to have that option. I did have my student ID in here and just kind of got torn up, and it's a little crazy right now. Lastly, on here I keep some earbuds. These are my Raycons, the fitness buds. I actually really love these. These replaced my AirPods for working out, because these never ever fall out of my ears. I've had them for 3 years and they've never fallen out at the gym or anything. Where my AirPods, I have had to chase out from under treadmills. I've never had to do that with these. There's one more thing that wasn't on here that I need to add back on here, which is my little charger keychain. So it's got the little plug-in part here, and then the 3 types of chargers, and then a little keychain, so I can put it on here. So I'm gonna put this back on here. It just at some point had gotten removed because I think I was using it. Okay. We are on our last few things here. So I'll go with what I usually keep in my bag first, and then we'll go to some random stuff that I just happen to have in my bag. Okay, so I guess it kind of belongs with our chronic illness stuff. Sorry, there's one part that I missed. Is these little bitty chopsticks. These are Burt's Bees. They are a tinted chopstick, so I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't looking for a tint. I was just looking for a chapstick that was tiny. The reason is because when you get sick, you can just throw these out, and A, these are cheaper because they have less product in them, and B, they have less product in them, so you're wasting less product. So I really like these, though I didn't want them to be tinted. It's not the worst in the world. I also have like my homemade chapstick, which is absolutely fantastic. Because I made it so that when your lips get chapped and cracked, this is going to heal it very quickly. And I've tested it a few times, and with cracked lips it takes about 2 days to completely heal. Absolutely love it. But that's just because of the essential oils I put in it and all the other ingredients, and it's fantastic. So I think at some point I want to start selling those, so if you're interested, let me know. But I'm gonna be honest, they're gonna be pricey. They're gonna be pricey. Okay, because they work, and I think anything that works deserves its value and money. Alrighty, so the last few things that I just happen to have in my purse. Well, I keep this one in my purse all the time. It's a phone charger, and then I just recently had to purchase a car charging block because I work. Sometimes I use the work van, sometimes I use my own personal vehicle, and I can't guarantee if the work van's gonna have a charger or not, so this stays in my purse all the time now. And I also keep a block so that I can charge whatever I need to whenever I need to on the go. She stays in here as well. I picked this up the other day, which is like a little community guide. I like to have stuff like this with me so that I can just kind of on the fly figure out if there's stuff going on. But I'm gonna take this out of my purse for now because it's definitely gotten torn up. Last couple things. I have some concealer that's been in my purse for a while. It's some Mineral Fusion concealer, but I don't know if you can see that or not. It looks like it's separated and become quite disgusting. Like it almost looks like a lip gloss right here. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this, which makes me sad because I don't wear enough makeup that buying Mineral Fusion's products are really a good value for me. But I really can only wear their products because of my IC and all my sensitivities that I have to products. So probably gonna get rid of that. I also have this teeny tiny little Monopoly that's in my purse. It's a keychain. We were at an arcade the other day and my boss was like, hey, do you want to come get yourself a prize? And I was like, oh, well, I guess, sure. And so this is what I got. Lastly, I have some little notepads that go in there in my purse, and one of our clients had bought some dog treats for their dog and they gave me one, and I thought that was absolutely so sweet. I only let people give me things when I know that giving brings them joy. If it's not something that's going to bring them joy, I make sure that they save their things or give it to somebody else. But that was absolutely adorable, and she was so happy to give my dog a treat. Last thing is I keep some Benadryl in my bag. I honestly probably need to add some more like rescue medicines like this that I don't use very often but would need. So I definitely want to think about that. This has brought some things to my attention that I need to improve. But other than that, the only thing interesting left is my CPR card, and I don't think that's very interesting. It's just I've been certified in CPR for 3 years? 3 years. Alrighty guys, well that was my bag. I definitely need to do some updates, and honestly not as many as I thought I was going to have to, really. But it's been fun. This was really fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see your What's in My Bag Chronic Illness Edition videos sometime soon. Please link them down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Stay up to date with all our Spoonie chronic illness activities. And you can also join our community so that you can stay up to date with more things that we talk about that aren't just in videos. Also, if you liked the video, give it a like. That helps us know what content you're enjoying and what to make more of. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel, and I'll see you later. Bye!